There was, once upon a time, a tailor. Well, we might call him a tailor, but, oh dear, the seams weren't straight, the hems were lopsided, the silk wasn't the right colour, the cut was bad. I mean, he was not much of a tailor. And consequently, he didn't have any clients. And consequently, he didn't earn much money. And consequently, he was very poor. And consequently, his wife was very upset and annoyed. Well, that's to put it mildly. And each night, if he had a little bit of cash in his hand, he would go down to the local pub, wouldn't he, and drink, and come back in the early hours of the morning, falling to the bed. Oh, you know the story. Well, one day, as usual, down to the local pub he was, and it was quite empty because he got there early, didn't he? And in the far corner he saw this gentleman sitting with a top hat and a great black cloak. Very unusual. Oh, rather a posh-looking fellow, he thought. So he got his pint of beer and he went over and he said, "Do you mind if I sit down?" "No, not at all," said the impressive gentleman. "Do join me." Well, he put his beer on the table, did our tailor, and then, looking down as he sat down, he noticed some rather strange-looking feet. They weren't feet at all, were they? They were cloven hoofs, belonging to you-know-who. Well, that was a bit of a surprise when he sat down and drank his beer and passed the time of day, and the old gentleman said, "You know who I am, don't you?" Took off his top hat, and there were 2 horns sticking out from the front of his forehead. Oh dear, the tailor felt a little bit more uneasy about this, and didn't quite know what to say, and looked around the edge of the table, and there, whoosh, whoosh, yes, there was the long tail. It was the devil, all right. "Well," said the devil, "and how's life treating you?" "Oh," said the tailor, "how's life treating me? I mean, it's desperate, isn't it? Desperate. I ain't got no good clients. I mean, they don't appreciate a fine seam, do they? And there's the wife. I'll go home tonight and nag, she'll be at me. I don't know, life just isn't good at the moment, I can tell you." "Oh, not so good, is it?" said the devil. "Well, I think I could improve matters a little bit. I think I could. What do you say to 3 wishes? "Oh, 3 wishes? 3 wishes. Do you mean I can wish for anything I like?" "Anything you like. Oh, what bags of gold. I could be a millionaire. I could have a Porsche in the front, couldn't I? I could be going out to the Bahamas for my holidays, and I'd be up there with all the celebrities, wouldn't I? Oh, yeah, 3 wishes. Well, just a minute. There is a little something you need to know. You can have these wishes right now, anything you like, and you can enjoy life fully for 25 years. And then one day I'll knock on your door, and I'll come to see you, and you will come with me down below." "Oh, said the tailor, "it's a bit hot down there, isn't it?" "Oh, well, nice and warm, shall we say. But, well," the tailor scratched his head, and he hummed and hawed, and he thought about his wife nagging when he got home, and hardly enough money to buy another pint of beer. He thought, "Done. I'll have those 3 wishes. All right? As soon as you get home, you will have those 3 wishes. You can wish for anything you like." And the devil disappeared. Well, that proved to the tailor that he really was the devil. Well, our tailor friend goes home, and he opens the front door, and the whole cottage is filled with smoke, and his wife's in the kitchen crying away. He goes in there. "Look," says his wife, look what happened to this old cooker of ours. Look, it's blown up, and the whole house is black and filled with smoke, and, oh, for goodness sake, you promised to buy me a new cooker, didn't you, at Christmas time? And if you'd only bought me a new cooker, this wouldn't have happened. The old one wouldn't have blown up. You are useless, absolutely useless. I'm sick to death of you." Well, she went on and on and on and on until the tailor turned and said, "Oh, I wish I'd bought you a new cooker." Whoosh! And there was a brand new shining cooker, white and gleaming. "Oh, what's going on?" said his wife. What on earth's happened? Well, of course, the tailor had to explain to her that he'd met the devil in the pub and he'd given him 3 wishes, and 3 wishes? Oh, well, thank God there were 3. There's still 2 more. Now, look here, my man. He said, you get safely up to bed there, and don't you wish for another thing till we get together in the morning and we decide how to spend these 2 wishes. Up you go. So the tailor goes up to bed, he falls into bed, and he goes sound asleep. When he wakes in the morning, he has forgotten completely about those 3 wishes. And he goes into the bathroom, and he turns on the hot tap. No hot water. Why? Well, he hasn't paid the bill, has he? No hot water in the house. Oh, darn it all. He turns on the cold tap, splashes his face. Oh, God, it's cold. I wish I'd paid that bill. Suddenly, hot water is pouring from the hot tap. Oh, no, he said. I've used my 2nd wish. What am I going to do? Well, of course, he had to tell his wife, who said, now look here, you keep that wish. You don't use it. You don't use it, because I'm sick to death of this, and the day may come, who knows, the day may come, when I might be dying, or the children might be dying, and we need that wish. Now, I'm going to give you a bit of advice. You go down to the village and you see the wise woman and get some good advice from her, because I'm sick to death of not hardly having a crumb to put between my children's lips. So the tailor goes down to the wise woman, and she talks to him, and she says, now look, all you want in life is to be healthy and to be wealthy. And if you could be those 2 things, you might learn a little bit of wisdom. Now, you just go back, and I want to hear about you getting up first thing in the morning and getting on with your work and taking proper measurements and getting that scissors of yours sharpened and doing a good job, right? Well, the tailor has learned his lesson, and back he goes. And, would you believe it, yes, he's up at the crack of dawn the next day, and he's sharpened his scissors, and the first client to come in the door, he takes good measurements, and he does a good job, and he gets paid a little bit more than usual, because it's a lovely suit there that he's made. And gradually he accrues some money, and he can buy some better suiting and better cloth. And the family grow up, and sooner or later the sons join the business, and there's Tailor and Sons written above the doorway, and all is happy and well, and that 3rd wish is still unused and safely guarded by the wife. Well, the days pass. The weeks pass, the months pass, the years pass. In fact, 25 years passed, and there's a knock at the door. As you can guess, the tailor by this time is completely forgotten. He goes to the door, and there's a very tall, impressive-looking gentleman with a black hat and a black cloak. And as he looks down to his feet, what does he see but cloven hoofs? Oh, yes. Oh, I remember you. Yes, do come in. Would you like me to make you a new cloak or a fancy waistcoat, perhaps, to impress them down below? What can I do for you? 25 years, says the devil. I have come for you. You've had your 3 wishes, have you not? Well, no. As a matter of fact, I haven't. You haven't? Says the devil. What do you mean you haven't? I gave you 3 wishes. You mean you've not used them? Well, no. I used the first 2. Yes, a beautiful new cooker and I paid the gas bill, so we got hot water. Is that all you used them for? How disgraceful. I'm insulted, said the devil. Well, I've still got 1 left. Could I not use it before I come with you? I could leave the wife well off, couldn't I? And, give her a nice castle or something, or a Rolls Royce at the front door, something like that. Yes. Oh, well, this is most unusual. I usually take my clients away straight away, but yes, if you must have your wish, you have your wish, whatever you like. Oh, thought the tailor, and thinking very hard and sweating profusely and rubbing his hands together. What the hell can I think of? What sort of wish can I have? He suddenly thought. This is my wish. My wish is that you be transformed into a cow and suckle the earth for eternity. Up into the air went this cow, and began circling around and around and around and around and around. And the tailor felt very grateful and very thankful, because he was quite warm enough, thank you.